So I'm going to move us over to talking about biome for a second. This is from Toothpaste. And the title of this thread is "The Desert Biome is Real, ... right?
Right.
And they highlight some things where they're kind of concerned about. And this one is like the lack of a mini map, although you can see that it is in a closer up screenshot, it is like pulled up. It's collapsed. And they highlight that it says Lionhold on the title area of like the location. And just like a variety of other things. And I think that I agree with what Nick says. While I do agree that this location was very far from being finished, as evident by lighting, water, and repeated mobs, I could maybe give benefit of the doubt for that empty spot if this location is supposed to be on the eastern side of the desert. Steven is looking to the southwest at that 1410 mark, and as this map shows, there's a barren desert in the middle of this region, and this is going back to the Sand Squall desert. Oh, that paint showed where the mini map was murdered. I like that.
Wizzy.
Thank you.
You just want to ride Scorpion.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a long time.
Wizzy just wants Scorpion mounts.
Dude, the Scorpion raid boss looks so cool.
Dude, seriously.
But is going on to the Sand Squall desert, and if it's real with all these topics,
yeah,
obviously I think it's real. I don't think that they have all the assets ready for it. Steven was alluding to that previously, that they just straight up don't have the content in all the biomes, but like the assets are being created, they just haven't populated the maps. And they had it on like 7 biomes are almost done with the assets, so they just haven't populated the areas. They haven't done the full visual effects, or not visual effects, but the full lighting for the areas and everything like that yet. They haven't really optimized all of those areas for sure.
Yeah.
Like Steven is alluding to, that we are definitely very, very far away from launch.
Thank you, Anon, for giving nice gifts.
Much appreciated. Cheers to you.
Cheers, indeed. Cheers to both.
Thank you, Anon. Oh, forgot mine.
Oh my gosh. Behind. It was a program.
Yeah,
Anon, thank you.
My first time drinking at the bar.
In a tier sub. Thank you.
Thank you again, and cheers again.
Yes, cheers again. Cheers, cheers, cheers. We need to get our own tankards. I told Cash and Jibs I'm jealous.
Oh yeah, they have amazing tankards.
But yeah, I'm kind of in agreement. Like, you got to think about it logically. This is a development studio that's been working on an entire world, right? There's only going to be a portion of it available in Alpha 2, but they're working on developing an entire world. Why would they not just pick a random place with specific types of baddies, or just a random place altogether? And if it's not a place that's going to be in Alpha 2, just remove the minimap. Like, that would be my logic for it, is, hey, let's find a neat spot like that looks really cool and will really show off the nighttime sky, right? And oh wait, it's actually in the... If this is the same anonymous gifter, well, thank you again for a third time. You're too kind. You're too kind. Much appreciated.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, indeed.
Yeah, I think they just chose a good spot that would look neat at nighttime, with a good variety of landscape, and then the water sitting around and such like that. Maybe some enemies that have some cool skills to show off that aren't brand new for everyone seeing. And also isn't the same old stuff that we've been seeing for the longest time. So that's my theory on it.
The other thing, my theory is, not only has the community constantly been like, it's the Riverlands again.
Yeah.
But also, you know, I'm sure that they don't want to show off too much, and I kind of like what Thuron Play says in the chat here, in the not our chat but in the comments. excuse me. Suron says, yes, the desert biome is under development, and to be realistic, it should be about 30% to be optimistic. The game itself is at 40%, and that is too optimistic, since this project is also ambitious, and they're creating a hybrid combat system, node system, naval system, etc. So the fact that you're seeing only a little bit of the Sand Squall Desert and it's not fully fleshed out, like, yeah, they're still working on stuff. And I mean, I honestly, I will happily take this if over like giving us too much information, because again, Steven kept saying like he wants us as players to experience the game in game. So if they show off too much before we get into Alpha 2, then there's not as much like excitement of exploring and seeing stuff for the first time. But I mean, if it's anything like Alpha 1, I remember coming across an area that I saw Steve and Maggie and the Intrepid folks and being like, oh my gosh, I saw this on the stream. I know where this is now. This is so cool, you know?
Yep.
Like, I think I like that better. Don't show me the whole area. I don't mind seeing a little bit of it, but also, I mean, who knows? Maybe they increase the spawn rate. You know, Steven did once summon 5,000 bears. Maybe
That's
they
fun.
increase
All
yeah,
the
it was.
bears.
Maybe they increase the spawn rate just to have him constantly have something to attack to showcase the fighting. You know, after all, it was a wand update. So yeah, I don't know. That's my little soapbox.
Yeah. Like there's definitely things that were missing. Like the audio when he walked over the water, there was none. And like you would get that when you were like in the Riverlands. So like it's very obvious they just haven't touched this part of the map, but it probably looked really cool with the skybox and the moons and the nebula that like shows across the constellations and whatnot. So
Yeah.